How do you explain when things don't go as we assume? Or better, how do you explain how and file and see assumption? For example, why is Apple is so innovative? Year after year, they're more innovative than all the competition, and yet they're just like everyone else. They have the same access to same talent, to same agency, the same consultant, the same media. Then why is it that they have why is it why is it why why is it that Martin King led the civil rights movement? He wasn't only man who suffered in pre-civil in America, and he certainly wasn't the only great. Why him? And why is it that the Wright brothers controlled power than main flight when they were consistently our team who were better qualified, better funded, and they didn't achieve power than our powered man flight and the Wright brother. There's something else at play there. About 3.5 years ago, I made a discovery, and this discovery profoundly changed my view and how I thought, and it even profoundly changed the way in which I operate in it. As it turns out, it's a pattern. As it turns out, all the great inspiring leaders and organizations world, whether it's Apple or Martin King, or they all think, act, communicate the exact same way, and it's the complete opposite to everyone else. All I did was qualified it, and it's probably the world, the simplest idea. I call it the golden circuit. Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others time. Let me define. Every single person, very, every single organization on the planet knows what they do 100%. Some how know how they do it, whether you call it your your probability process and USB, but very few people of organization know why they do what, and why I didn't mean. That's a result. That's always a result. By why I mean what's purpose, what's your cause, what's your belief, why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed? Why should anyone care? As a result, the way we think, we act, the way we communicate, it's from the outside and it's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from inside out. Let me give you an example. I use an apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If apple if apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this. We make great computer. The beautiful, the beautiful, they're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user friendly. Or one to buy one, me, and that's how most of us communicate. That's how most marketing and sales are one. That's how we communicate, and we say what we do. We say we're different or better, and we expect some sort of behavior, a percentage, a vote, something like we have the best lawyers with the best client. We always can perform for our clients. They're our new car. It gets the great gas in leather seats like our car, but it's an underspire. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Why to buy one? Totally different, right? We're ready to buy a computer for me. I just reserved the order of information. What it proves to us is that people people buy why you do it. This explains single person in this room is perfectly comfortable by buying a computer from Apple, but we're also perfectly buying an MP3 player from Apple, or phone from Apple, or DVR from Apple. But I said before, Apple just computer company. Nothing distinguishes them structurally from any their com, competitors are competitors are equally qualified to make all of these products. In fact, they tried. A few years ago, Getaway came out with flat screen TVs. They're eminently qualified to make flat. They've been making flat screen monitors for years. Nobody bought one. Dell came out with MP3s, players, and PDAs, and they make productly, and they can make perfectly well-designed products, and nobody bought one. In fact, talking about it now, we can't even imagine a mind buying an MP3 player from Dell. Why would you buy one from a computer company? But we do every day. People don't buy what you do. You do it. The goal is not to do business with everybody who needs what you have. The goal is to do business with people who believe what you believe. Here, the best part. None of what I'm telling you is in my opinion. It's all grounded in the tenets of biology, no psychology, biology. If you look at a cross section of a human brain from the top down, the human brain is actually broken into three major components that correlate perfectly with the golden circuit. Our nose brain, our homo spine brain, our no cortex corresponding with the what level, and analytical thought and language. The middle two sections make up our limbic brains, and our limbic brains are responsible for our feeling like trust and loyalty. It's also responsible for all human behavior, all decision making, and it has no capacity for language. In other words, we when we communicate from other outside in, yes, people can understand vast amounts of complicated information like features and benefits and facts and figures. It just doesn't drive behavior. When we can communicate from inside out, we're talking directly to the part of brain that controls behavior, and then we allow people to rationalize it with tangible thing. We say there where gut decision come from. Sometimes you can give somebody all the facts and they say I know what all facts and details say, but it just doesn't feel right. Why would we use that verb? But because um, because the part of brain that controls the decision making doesn't control language. The best we can measure upon, I don't know, it just be alright, or something you say you're leading with your heart or soul. I hate to break it to you, those are kind controlling your behavior. It's all happening here in your limbic brain, the part of brain that controls the decision making and not language. But if you don't know why you do that, what you do, and people respond to why you do what you do, then how will you every get people to vote for you and buy something, and more importantly be loyal and want to be a part of what it that you do. Again, the goal, not just to sell to people. The goal is to sell to people who believe what you believe. The goal is not just to hire people who need a job. It's to hire people to believe what you believe. I also say that, you know, if you hire people just because they can do a job, they work for money. But if you believe what you believe, they'll they'll they'll, they'll work for you with nowhere else. Is there a better example than most people don't know about Samuel Langley, and back in early 20th century, the pursuit of power man flight was like everybody was trying it, and Samuel Bennett Langley had what we assumed to be a recipe for success. Even now, you ask people, what did your product or why did your company fail? And people always give you the same of the same: undercapitalized, wrong people, bad market conditions. It's always the same three things. So let's explore that.